What's up guys, Retro Gaming Guy here. So I finally got my virtual pinball machine moved down here into my studio space, and a bunch of you guys saw that in my last couple of videos and asked me to do a tour video. I didn't plan to do a video on this just because it's not new to me. I've had it for 3.5 years now. Got it back in 2020 during the pandemic. And what ended up happening was I was up late at night looking up pinball machines. I wanted a pinball machine, but I just couldn't get behind spending about $6,000 to $9,000 on a pinball machine for it to be just one game. And I learned about virtual pinball machines. I had never heard of it, prior to that night. And I saw this one here. It didn't have the vinyl wrap or any of that stuff. None of the graphics. It was just a stock black finish, all around it. And they had two pictures of tables on here. And one was Indiana Jones. I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan, so that sold me on it. I literally bought it sight unseen, had no idea what the dimensions were, had no idea how to run it, knew nothing about it other than I knew that it would have Indiana Jones on there. So I threw $2,400 at the screen, hoped it would one day come, and it got delivered about 6 weeks later. So I ended up finding somebody that could do vinyl graphics for it. I put them on myself. I learned how to do all of that. That's why I've done stuff for cabinets, and it comes out pretty well. I'm pretty decent at it now. This was the learning experience here, and this was much harder than doing an arcade cabinet, but it came out nice. So I'm going to show you guys around it, and you'll see exactly what a virtual pinball machine is if you don't know what that whole world of pinball is all about. So you are able to switch between 906 different tables on here, so it's not just one. I have it currently in this Indiana Jones. This is the Stern 2008 release. So this came out when they did Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So this has 4 Indiana Jones movies built into, obviously the screen up here, but also into the game itself. I wish they would do one now since they have the new Indiana Jones that came out last year, but we'll see. Maybe one day they will do, all 5 movies in one. But let me show you guys around it. Let's dive into it. All right, guys, so here is the virtual pinball machine. You can see I've got the Williams Indiana Jones Pinball Adventure graphics on here. I do have a couple dings on here just because this has, you can see a little ding down here across the bottom, just because this has been mine for 3.5 years now. So we've got the Indiana Jones side graphics over here as well. I've got just one of those Funko Pops up there. It's the oversized gold one that they did a couple years back. And then this is currently pulled up on the 2008 Stern Indiana Jones pinball table. And this is the virtual version. I will cut the lights so you guys can see this without the glare. But up here, we've got a 32-inch screen. We have dual speakers back here, right below it. I don't remember what you call this little screen here, but that shows you the score. So we'll call it the score screen. It's got little graphics in there for each of the games that populates in as well. But here is the actual table, and this is the Stern 2008 release. So the way that this works is we have a coin mech, and that is functional right there. But over here we have some buttons for navigating. We also have start, coin, exit as well, because this is all virtual. And this is all the graphics. Now I don't know if I can get in there, but you can see it's on both sides. And we have 2 buttons. So the buttons actually serve as, obviously we have the flippers here, and these do turn. That's the only downside. They do turn sometimes while you're playing. This one right here is to make saves, but also you can use that to navigate through your menu. So let me cut the lights here so you guys can see this without all the different glares, and I'll show you guys how we navigate different tables. Currently I'm in this game, but we can just simply hit the exit button right there, and it'll bump us right back out, and it'll load into the main menu where we can jump around. So we can move around. We have this Indiana Jones right here. This is the Pinball Adventure. That's actually the game that this graphic is for. So it's really cool to have that. That's from Williams, 1993. But let me cut the lights here for you guys. All right, guys, we've got the lights killed here so you can see how it looks all lit up here. So we do have you can see the graphics down there as well, where the score would populate in. But here is how we actually change this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the flipper button, and it's going to go title by title and rotate side to side, and I can hit the other side over here to go that direction. Or, so we're in the I's right now. If we want to go to the next letter in the alphabet, we would just hit this other button right over here. That's going to skip us ahead, so you can navigate much quicker. But we've got JAWS in here, so we've got old school tables, like this one's from 2012 from Future Pinball. We've got this one right here, which is one of those Pinball FX3s, and this is an interactive virtual pinball. So I'll actually demo this game for you guys so you can see how it moves and interacts with you as you play. Very, very, very different than the old school stuff. And here's one of the older ones as well. So we can actually jump around here. I'll go to some other really cool ones that I love. What are some good ones? Let's see. Let me go over to... We'll get into some Star Wars ones, but here's Ninja Turtles. So we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is from Data East, 1991. And we're not launched into the game just yet, but we can do that. We'll go over to, let's see, Terminator 2 is always a good one from 91. That's a Williams one. So we've got Arnold up here. And I have the volume turned down right here, but these have all of the same, you know, soundtracks and effects that you would get from the original cabinet. So this is Stern's 2003 T3 release. Addams Family, grew up playing this one in the arcade as well. Awesome one right there. And that was from Bally. Now there's also some like custom stuff as well. So this one, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. That's another great one. Got some Simpsons. Three Stooges is always good. Now, I'm also a huge Sopranos fan here, if you couldn't tell by Tony Soprano up here above my cabinets, but we've got this one here. Love playing this. We've got The Fish over here. Walking Dead's in here. Now, another one that I'm really excited about having as I go in here, and I'm going to end up converting over that Mortal Kombat 2 into a WWF WrestleMania 1. I'm going to navigate over to WWF Royal Rumble. So that should be right over here. There we go. WWF Royal Rumble from 94. This was another Data East. So right up here, got to have Undertaker, Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Yokozuna, and Lex Luger up there, but lots of other wrestlers here. I think Mr. Perfect's on here. Tantaka, there we go. There he is. Steiner Brothers are here. Shawn Michaels over here. Is that Hacksaw? Yeah, we got Hacksaw in there. So lots of great stuff. And if we want to jump into it, we just hit start twice. It brings us right into it. It'll load up, and you'll see it all populate in here, not just in the menu screen. So give it a second. There we go. And here is the full table without any restrictions. Vince McMahon, Bobby Heenan over here. And all we have to do is we open this up. I have a key on here, which is great because inside here, it's hard to see, but we have all the controls and it goes all the way to the back. So you can see got cooling in there, PC running the whole thing. But right here, we just simply turn that up and we can get our volume going. So now if we jump up here, we'll hit our coin button.
Hit him again, good, yeah!
You can see I've got it blasting right now. I'll turn it down a little bit. Otherwise Macho Man's gonna scare the hell out of us.
It's my son, rock and roll! Hurry up and get the championship will be mine. Get back in the ring! Extra ball is lit.
further, we're screwed. If you set that gas leak on fire, we can scare it away. What on earth were you thinking? Get back to the job!
There's one. Hit it. Come on, Chief. It ain't that hard. I'm gonna take a look, Chief. Hope that pier is more stable than it seems. It's trying to crush the pier. Now lock the ball.
Input the destination time, 1885. If you're gonna shoot the ball, why not do it with some skill?
I'll show you, kid. I'm a crack shot at this. Wait a minute, Doc. If I drive straight towards the screen, I'm gonna crash into those Indians.
Marty, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally. You'll instantly be transported to 1885 and those Indians won't even be there. Indians!
You're Mad Dog Tannen.
Now, Your Highness, we will discuss the location of your hidden rebel base.
All right, guys, you can see exactly what this virtual pinball machine has to offer, how it's set up, how it operates, but you're just seeing a fraction of it because there's 906 different tables on here, and I'm still, after 3.5 years, still finding new things on here that I didn't even realize it had. In fact, I just found that there's Super Mario games on here, which are kind of custom-made games, but really cool to see that on here. So it's a adventure every time I power this on, and I'm stuck in my ways. I play a lot of Indiana Jones. I play a lot of the Star Wars titles on here too, which you guys got to see a little bit of, Jaws, Jurassic Park, but I like the old school stuff as well. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this virtual pinball machine. You guys know the deal. Give me a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed the content today. And of course, hit subscribe to stay in the loop for all future videos right here on the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.